Welcome to the stream, everyone. My name is Retro Joe. Happy Thursday. It is 11:14 a.m., October 23rd, 2025. Looks like it's 57 degrees Fahrenheit here in the Boston, Massachusetts area, United States of America, planet Earth, solar system, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Welcome to the stream, everyone. It's good to see you all here. We're going to go through some Ancient Dungeon Plus. This is a roguelike adaptation of The Legend of Zelda. It turns the game into a roguelike dungeon where we have to go through 255 rooms. 255 rooms to beat Ganon and rescue the princess. This is Ancient Dungeon Plus, which means that it is a... more difficult version of the game, so you can think of it as the second quest. Good to see you, V. Welcome. Nick, Dean, Jerry, thank you for the share. Welcome to the stream. Sean Duckworth, good to see you as well. All right, we're gonna do it. All right, so Ancient Dungeon Plus, let's get it going. I'm gonna just use the seed that's on the screen right now. Let's get the multi-chat up before I forget about that. Can't forget about that. 80 plus, Kevin Wirtz, welcome to the stream. V, good morning. All right, multi-chat is now up, so say hello regardless of what platform you're watching on. Shirley, welcome to the stream as well. Thank you for the love. Appreciate that. All right, Licks on the stream from Mystic Eve Gaming. Thank you very much. Check out Mystic Eve Gaming. She does some good streams. All right, I think we're good. Let me just make sure about this. Always the licks. Hey, you can't continue with the stream without it, right? Can't continue without it. All right, so we're ready to go. Multi is up. I think we're ready. Let's do it. All right, so basically what we're going to do is BABA. Baba 62. Baba 62 is going to be the seed number. Sounds like a good seed number. I think we'll be good with it. So it's going to be BABA 62. BABA 62. I like the seed number. For some reason, I like it. I'm not sure why. I think it's going to be good luck. All right, here we go. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Welcome in, everyone. Good to see you. Let's get it going. James McGuire, welcome to the stream. Good to see you too, brother. Yeah, Boston time again, man. Boston time again. What can I say? We were 10 minutes late today. Oh, actually, technically 11 minutes late, I guess. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, I got my Vermont coffee. Kayshawn, welcome to the stream, brother. Thank you. Back to Spyro this weekend, Mystic Eve Gaming says. I'm ready to get it done. I'm ready to move on to FFX. So Mystic Eve Game is going to be streaming some FFX, but maybe some Dragon Quest 3. I personally would like to see some Dragon Quest 3 Mystic Eve Gaming, but that is completely up to you. Let's get it going. Ancient Dungeon is going to start right now. Let's go. I like this seed. I like it a lot. I can tell already. I don't want to jinx it, but I can tell already. It's going to be a good one. Baba 62. Let's get it going. 14 minutes, Ryan says. 14 minutes? That's how much I was late? Wow. That's how many minutes I was late? Jeez. I gotta work on that. I'm gonna put my headphones up a little to get this rockin' music. Going. Chris, welcome to the stream. Ryan says, I personally would like to see Joe punctual. Yes, I know. I would too. V says, I've been debating Dragon Quest 3 since Dragon Quest 1 and 2 aren't ready to release. Yes, but very close to release, as they say. You know what I mean? What's up, Kelly? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you as well. Happy Thursday. Matt Novak in the house. You always know it's Thursday. We're playing some Ancient Dungeon Plus, so you can use Retro Joe as a barometer. I guess not to be on time. You can't use Retro Joe as an alarm clock, but you can use him as a barometer. How about that? That's not too bad. Right? What's up, Matt? Welcome to the stream, brother. You can't use JoJo as an alarm clock. Oh boy, let's go, let's go. How's everyone doing today? Good to see you all. Let's get it going. You flipped on the heat. Thank goodness tomorrow's Friday, Kelly says. Oh, rough week? I know, some people have been having some rough weeks lately. I wish you all the best. I hope everything is smooth and lovely as always. Let's get it. Let's get it. BAB62 is the seed that we're doing today. Hopefully we can finish it and in style. And in style, you know? Let's go. Wooden sword. Wooden sword. We got Bubbles and Blossoms in the house. As Japanese people may say, Sakura, which means cherry blossom, or I don't know if it means the cherry blossom tree or the cherry blossom itself. I don't know. I couldn't quite clear that up. What's up, Joe? Welcome. I couldn't quite get a distinct reading on that. Technical month end for my job, but all good. Just a bit of a long week. Oh, okay. Month end, yeah. Rupeeing it up, though. There's been seeds like a lot of rupeeing it up. A lot of rupeeing it up, you know what I mean? Okay, that was a waste. Let's see if we can do this properly. Nice, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Candle's a good weapon. Red candle's way better, but we'll see what we can do with it. Let's go. I like it. I like it. How's everyone's day going so far? Nick, welcome to the stream. Ronald with the like as well. Good to see you all. Good to see you. How's everyone doing? It is a Thursday. It is a Thursday. What's up, Nick? What's up? Chris Dooley, welcome. GG's. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you being here, my man. Hope you're doing well. Let's go. Ooh, a waste of flame. A waste of flame. I'm going to try to play nice and smoothly here. Nice and smoothly. Try to get some good performance out of the old JoJo. You know? Time to get some good performance out of the old JoJo. And old indeed, right? 29 years old. And if you believe that, I love you. Let's go. Fairies everywhere, but we're not going to get fairies at endgame, right? We're not going to get fairies endgame. That's just the way it goes. Has my brain recovered? Yeah, Ronald, it has. It was frying my brain yesterday, though, man. That's pretty crazy. That game is hard. So I'm pretty good with puzzles, Ronald, but the thing is with me is I usually need practice with them. Sometimes when I just jump into something, I get overwhelmed, but I guess yesterday was an example of that. Let's go. Bot over on Greenside says, let's make you popular. Thanks, Bot. I love you, man. Bot wants to make me popular. Love you, Body Bot. Dude, what is with all the fairies? Is Sean Russell hanging out or what? Sean Russell usually brings all the fairies. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? Give me something good. Give me something good. Let's see. An heart container I'll take for sure. For sure. For sure. Oops, that's not really what I wanted to do, but let's see. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Nice and clean. Clear the room nice and cleanly. Nice and clean. Oh. Sweet, I'll take those bombs in that heart. A lot of life drops here. A lot of life drops for some reason. Let's go. Nice. James McGuire says, had work yesterday, then took my car for an oil change. What a day that was. Oh, let's go, James. I mean, sounds good. Sounds good. Getting stuff done. My car's going to need an oil change soon. My next oil change is believe it or not, my next oil change is 300,000 miles. 300,000 miles. Can't even believe the sticker says that, but it does. It does. Bought my car brand new in 2009. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy, I will say. 2009. Man, that car is pretty crazy. I never thought I would see it, but 300,000 miles. A lot of life drops in this seed. We're going to call this the life drop seed. Oh, Justin Flory, dude, that game, I know. I figured people would be cussing at the stream because yesterday with Ladderman, because I was just like, my brain was getting fried. The more I played it, the more fried I got. So, I don't know. It's a tough game. I'm sure other people had different strategies that that would have been useful, but I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't get a read on it. I only made it to level 3 and I didn't even beat level 3. Look how many fairies are dropping. What's the deal with this? What is the deal with this? Seriously. Oops. Another life drop. All the life drops are going to drop at the beginning of the game, and then after we get deep into the dungeon, there will be no more life drops to be had. You'll see. Ryan says everyone should experience the thrill of owning a new car at least once in their life. I've experienced that thrill twice in my life, Ronald. My current car and let's see, the car I had before that, I believe, yeah. Toyota Tacoma, I believe that was a 2005 Toyota Tacoma I bought brand new. My first ever and my only ever car that I owned that was a standard transmission or manual transmission. So I learned how to drive a manual transmission on my own car that I bought brand new with my own money. Yeah. Well, Justin, like I was just saying to Ronald, when you throw me into a puzzle that I'm not familiar with and I haven't practiced, then it throws me off. I'm not good at that impromptu stuff sometimes. If there's something I can practice, I would be okay with it. Intelligent Cube's another one that I'm just not good at. Let's go. You've owned 2 new cars as well. Nice. Feels more like stress to keep it perfect, Justin says. Oh, dude, if you're talking about the game, Ladder Man, I'm just like crazy. I'm just crazy with that game. We'll revisit it. You know what's really cool? Actually? Now that I got DOSBox working and I'm familiar with how it works, there's certain things you have to do to get it to access your hard drive because it is an emulator. It's emulating an old PC, like from the 90s. So you can play DOS games. DOS games from the 90s will not run on your modern PC. They're just not written for the architecture of a modern PC. So you got to use an emulator, and DOSBox is a pretty solid emulator. So that's what you got to do if you want those early 90s or early to mid 90s DOS games. Then DOSBox is a good solution for that. It is an emulator. 125 stars from Justin Vogel. Let's go. Let's do it. Thank you for the stars, brother. I appreciate it. Shane Brewer says, sure, I'll come hang out for a few. What's up, Shane? Welcome to the stream, my man. Hope you're having a good day so far. Happy Thursday, brother. Happy Thursday. Good to see you. Kayshawn says, I thought you went to TwitchCon. Nope. I did not. Should I have? You know, like how I'm so like famous. I'm like a famous streamer, so maybe I would have been surrounded by fans, by Retro Joe fans. So yeah, I'm not opposed to going to TwitchCon. They really push it on the platform. They're like obsessed with it. I mean, it's cool and all. Purple side is pretty extra, but whatever. That's my opinion. Maybe I have a, what do they call it? No, I'm not archaic. Maybe I'm archaic in my streaming opinions. Maybe. Busy saving for vacay next year, he says. Teresa says, good morning. Good morning, Teresa. Good to see you. So when are you going to stream Blackthorn? Ooh. I don't know, Joe, honestly. That's a game that's been suggested a few times. I got the list of games in the games section on the Discord. I got a bunch of games listed there, and I do refer to the games section, the games text channel on the Discord sometimes if I'm looking for games, for new games that I want to throw on the schedule. So if you have any game suggestions, please don't hesitate to put them in the games text channel on the Retro Joe Discord. Believe it or not, I do check it. Even though you might say, well, Joe, I put a game there like a year ago and you haven't played it yet. I know. But they're there, so I can look at them. So we're going to have a red potion. Sweet. Justin Floyd says there's a DOSBox competitor that streamlines game installations with period-appropriate sound card options. Yep. The object was to experience a retro game, totally different than what you would normally play. I think I succeeded in that. You did, Ronald, you did. I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good puzzle game. I'm surprised I didn't, I was like, have I heard of this from back in the day? Yes, I think I did. I never played it though back in the day. What I would like to play, and I can't remember the name of the game, but there's a game, old DOS game from the early 90s. You're a tank on the side of a mountain, and you shoot out of the tank, and it blows up some of the mountain. I can't remember the name of it. Scorched Earth, I think it was called. I think it was called Scorched Earth. Oh no, wrong way, Jojo, wrong way. So yeah, Scorched Earth was is another game. I'm gonna grab that one. That one's fun. That's a classic 90s DOS game. There's a couple that I'd like to get on the stream. I have to remember. I keep requesting Newtopia 2 for T16. What's T16, Chris? Oh, TurboGrafx 16, yeah. Is there a 16-bit original Legend of Zelda? Yeah, Link to the Past. For the Super Nintendo, right? Is that what you mean? So I don't think I've ever played a TurboGrafx 16 game in my entire life. I don't think I have. Oh, yeah, the Ape Banana game. Yep. Good morning, Steven. Welcome to the stream. James McGuire says, if you ever play the Oregon Trail, which I did, I played the new one and the one from Apple II. My German pioneer ancestors crossed it by oxen and horses in a 31 wagon train, James McGuire said, and made it to Oregon in 1854. We still have family reunions. Let's go. Wow, really? That's really cool. That's really cool. And James McGuire, didn't you say you were related to the Addams family in Massachusetts as well? That was you that said that, correct? That is also pretty cool. Remake of 8-bit Zelda and 16-bit. There are, yes, Chris, there are a couple of fan-made games that do that. Basically take the 16-bit architecture and make it a Zelda 1 game. There's also BS Legend of Zelda, which I played here on the page, which is not an exact remake of Zelda 1, but it's very similar. Similar overworld maps, similar dungeons, but not the exact same. It's not the same game, but you'd probably see me play it too. I played it recently, probably a few weeks ago, or maybe a month ago. A lot of hits for these bunny rabbits, aka Pole's Voice, aka Kitties. Bonk is a PC engine, Justin says. James McGuire says, yes, I'm related to Henry Adams of Braintree, Massachusetts, my 10th great-grandfather. Braintree, Massachusetts, not too far from where I live. Let's go. Greetings, Paul. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in yesterday, too. I saw you in the stream yesterday. All the way from the Philippines. Paul, you ever watch me do the GeoGuessr game? We always end up in the Philippines, so maybe we'll end up near where you live someday. There is a lot of Philippines in GeoGuessr. Newtopia 2, I've heard of that too. You know, some of these modern games that try to imitate or emulate, not emulate, but some of these modern games that take inspiration from old school Zelda like this one, they try, but the ones that I've played, I did play that demo. What was it? What was it called? Legend of something. So it's supposed to be like a Zelda 1 type game, and it's like, I don't know. It doesn't quite capture it. I know you don't want to copy the game exactly, but... So yeah, some people say that there's some modern games that approximate Zelda 1. I'm like, the ones I've seen, kind of. What was that game I just played? It was a demo. Legend of something. Oliver? Oh, Elias or... yeah, something like that. I can't remember. Elliot. Legend of Elliot. That's what it was. Yep. Thank you for the love, Paul. Hope you're having a good day. I think it would be, is it evening there? Yeah, I think it's the middle of the night there in the Philippines, right? Like 2 a.m. or something? Would be similar to the time in Australia, I would think. So Chris says, headed to the Pats game this weekend. Nice. Oh, that's awesome, Chris. You're going to be right near where I live. Who are they playing this weekend? Pats are doing great, I hear. I haven't really been watching too much. I've been watching a little bit of playoff baseball. Oh, the Blue Jays, Chris. The Blue Jays. Too bad, huh? They had a shot at it. They had a shot. Not sure if you're a baseball fan. Playoff baseball is fun to watch. I usually don't watch baseball that much, but I don't really watch sports in general, but I'll catch a game here or there. Usually when I'm over my friend's house and they're watching sports. I enjoy it. I just don't actively do it. Let's go. Dodgers are going to be surprised, Chris says. Oh, they're playing the Browns. Nice, nice. Krista, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the like. Hope you're having a great day. Then the Adams married Esther Cody Keith. James, you know the whole history, huh? Her mom was Esther Cody. From her father was Joseph Cody, and then his father, also Joseph of Beverly, Massachusetts. Dude, that's crazy. You know all that. You know all that history, all that family history. Let's go. Hello, Krista. Good to see you in the stream. Chris says, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Newtopia 2 is better than the original Zelda. Okay. I'm not going to challenge you on that because, first of all, I don't know the game. And second of all, I'm waiting for a game that approximates this game but does it in a good way. I know good is a very general term, but I kind of mean it that way because I'm not sure what it's going to take. I'm not sure what it's going to take to make a game that approximates this game, but in modern style. You can do it. You can do it. The problem, I think what happens with modern games is they get too complex. For example, that Elliot game, cool concept, cool mechanics, but they just added too much stuff to it, I think. And I only played the demo, so, you know, when the regular game comes out, when the real game comes out, then maybe I'll take another look at it, but I think modern games suffer from too much complexity. You know, you got to keep it simple and add complexity when it's appropriate. If you do it for just for the sake of complexity, then the game gets stale and just too much. Genealogy is an exciting journey. It is, James. 100%. Yes. Yes. Golden Axe Warrior for Master System might be the game you're looking for. Chris, yeah. All right. Well, I am. I have to check those games out and try them. We're due for some good new stuff. I'm thinking of some Zelda 1 randomizers and Zelda 2 randomizers for that matter, I mean. I'm thinking of some randomizers which I've never streamed, minus the roguelike games I played here. So, we might jump into some randomizers. I was watching a streamer yesterday play some randomizer, Zelda 1 randomizer to be exact, and it looked great. It looked great. I think I'll be able to excel. Because in order to do well at those randomizers, you really need to know the game pretty well. So So this is a game I know well. So we'll see what the deal is. We'll see what the deal is with it. People have suggested Zelda 2 randomizers a lot, so I want to try some of those too. Yeah, randomizers. Yeah. So we'll do some of that. I'm thinking Zelda 1 randomizer. They're fun. They're fun to watch. No hit. Let's go, Kevin. We did it. We did it. I want to get some good gameplay here. I don't want to be sloppy. Ah, okay. As I say it. Jojo, you're good at that. You're good at jinxing yourself. You're very good at jinxing yourself. Now that the life drops are going to disappear. Watch. Life drops are going to disappear. Have you seen one? I just shouldn't say anything. I just shouldn't say anything. Maybe I'll play better. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Sweet. Ah, you b-head, dude. So no more life drops, I guess. No more life drops to be had. Oh well. Alright, speak and you shall receive. Speak and you shall receive. Speak and you shall receive. Fairy, let's go. Okay, no fairy. No fairy. I have to remember that game, Chris. Yeah. It would be really nice if we got a life drop here because we might be facing another Gleeok and I'm going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Come on, fairy drop. Let's go. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. All right. This isn't horrible, but nice hit. Nice hit. So we're going to use the block for protection here because these things really do a lot of damage. The worst thing you can have with these Lamolars is an open floor plan. Usually open floor plans are good, but not with those. James Cabanas, thank you for the like. Welcome to the stream. Joe, face the right way, please. Thank you. Let's go. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got here? Gibdos. Nice. I like it. I like it. No fairies. All right, all right. I almost missed that fairy. That would have been a bummer. A Cheeto hit me. All right, we're good. We're good. Nice. I like it. Okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Nice. Clean room. Clean room. Blue ring and white sword. That's what we need. Wand would be good too. Let's see what we get. Take those bombs. Nice. 102. Okay. That's why you want to farm the Zoras when you have the opportunity to. Nice. And a key. 2 keys now. Keys are going to be crucial. Nice. Finally, fairy drops. Careful not to walk right into them. Mmm, pancakes. Yes. Yes, pancakes. Could go for some good pancakes. Ah, beehead. Okay. Let's go. Brownie batter waffle. Mmm. I'm not gonna lie, but that's a mmm. Nice, nice. I like it. I like it. Let's go. Sweet. Okay, this is a little rough, actually, but should be all right, I think. All right. Oh, no, dude. What? No! What was that? That's not good. You see that 4 heart hit? That is a bad one. That is a bad one. 4 heart damage from the Wizrobe magic. No! And I wasted a key. We're just falling apart here all of a sudden. Dude, I think I'm just out of here. Wow, what a room that was. That was a disaster. That was a disaster. Oh boy. Man, that was rough. I wasted a key, too. So many bad things happened all at once. No! I mean, at least we got a heart. Yeah, okay. We're gonna face some Dodongos here. Let's go down, face some Dodongos probably. No, we're done. No way. Oh, dude, what? That was crazy. What's up, Gara? That was crazy. How did we survive that? That was nuts. Potion, I know, Bon. We have a potion, yep. We have a potion. Good call. Thank you for the reminder. Worse than dongles is right. I don't want to waste a potion, though. If we get a few fairies, I think we'll be okay, but we gotta get them. We gotta get them. Wow, okay. Alright. Bro, no! Man, I didn't want to waste it. I didn't want to waste it. Oh well, we should be good still, though. There's my heart drop. Let me guess, I'm not gonna... Oh, shoot. Alright, that was probably a good idea to use that potion, yeah. Thank you for the reminder, Bon. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yes, okay. Whew. If we can make it to the end with one potion, we'll be good. Pretty much, Ronald, right? Pretty much. One more like that, yeah. I can't believe I survived that Lamola battle. GG's, thank you, James. That was a crazy. Tired? Oh man, how'd you get sleep last night, dude? 2 fairies. Oh, how did you do on sleep last night is what I mean. Sleep is very important, for me anyway. That thing really did not spawn. Alright. Alright, fairies everywhere now that we have full life, right? Full life fairy, that's the thing, that's the thing. Heart drops and fairy drops everywhere. Bam, let's go. Come on, give me something good. Give me something good. Buy 1 rupee extra. 1 rupee extra with the red candle. Thank you very much. I'll take it. Red candle's good stuff. I mean, how can you go wrong? It's a huge, huge advantage on weapons for an offensive. Huge, huge offensive advantage is what I'm trying to say. Let's go. So the fire does not work on the Pole's voice, but that's okay. We'll have another way to deal with them. Oh no! Don't glitch me out like that. Just, come on, don't do it to me. It is glitched into the wall, but I'm glad we had a sword. Joe says, lately been going to sleep at like 3 in the morning and waking up at 9. So about 6 hours? I mean, that's not horrible. That's not horrible. No. No! 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 That was just horrendous. No, again. That was the worst series of events I think I've ever happened in this game. That was the worst series of events I've ever happened in this game. Dude, they're RNGing me to death here. Dude, what the heck, man? Horrible. 3 and then woke up at 7. Oh, man. That was horrendous. Why am I like not doing great at this game today? I don't know, everyone. I don't know. Maybe we'll still beat it. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, right. 1 key. I think we're done here. I think we're done. You actually slept last night. Nice, V. Another key. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. All right, let's see what we can do here. Nope, you were not supposed to go up like that. Again, not supposed to do that either. All right, all right. That's not bad. That's not bad. They're not. They're really not. RNG's not cooperating with me today. That's for sure. Can we do this? Can we? All right, let's go. Oh boy. Yeah. Huh. Why do I not utilize the beam of my sword more? I do, Gara. What do you mean? It's a good question, Gara. I didn't think I was doing that, but yeah, I should be using my beam. You're right. I don't know why I'm getting up close to enemies like that, you mean? I mean, I don't know. Kind of just like going on instinct, I guess. Well, your instinct is wrong, Joe. It's definitely a wooden sword. Let's go. Oh, yes. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Gara. I just kind of go on instinct on this game. I don't think about it like that. If the combat feels right, then I'll do it. If it doesn't, then I won't. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. Oops. Nice, nice. I'll take it. Hello, Rhiannon. Welcome. Good afternoon to you. It is afternoon, 12:06 p.m. here in the Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America area. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for stopping by the stream. If you're just joining us, my name is Retro Joe. If you're new here, does the flame work? No. Flame does not work on Aquamentus. Does Aquamentus shoot backwards? Yes, he does. His hitbox is at his head. Or as I like to say, the unicorn horn. The unicorn horn. GG's. Thank you, Joe. All right, what do we got? What do we got here? Tough room. Tough room. No, Jojo, no. I thought those were 4 hearts. Oh, you had to come over here, right? That helps. Drop me a fairy blue knight. You know you're good at dropping fairies. Let's see what you got. Again, stuck in the wall, huh? I don't know what that was. I think that was bombs. So far, so good, Rhiannon. I got beat up earlier in a room, and I got some bad... I mean, the stream's been great except for a couple rooms. Let's just go with that. Let's just go with that. But yeah, we're hanging out. We're hanging. Started off great. No! All right, let's go. How's your day going? Let's go. Yeah, I know. Crazy Gara, right? You gotta be careful of that. Pincer. Like the ant lion does in Final Fantasy IV. No! Let's go. Going great so far? That's awesome. Love it, love it, love it. I'll get it. Thank you, V. V says, since I've had breakfast twice now, I might have breakfast for dinner too. Oh, you've had breakfast twice? I mean, 2 breakfasts are good. I've done that plenty of times. Isn't that like a Hobbit thing? And I just walked into my own flame. What's up, Joshua Dillingham? Welcome to the stream, brother. How's it going? How's your day going, man? Good to see you in the stream. Let's go. Breakfast. I had breakfast at breakfast. I had breakfast at breakfast. I had a bagel, and I'm having eggs and ham and a waffle now for lunch. Nice. I love it. Love it. Going good? So far, so good, Joshua. Basically, day just started. Day just started. Woke up, had breakfast, had my coffee, and we're on the stream. We're on the stream, brother. Doing my thing. Doing my thing that I do every day. For all of you. Oh, I knew he was going to be right in front of me, dude. I knew it. I don't know how I predicted that. What's up, Gene? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the stream. Let's go. 154. No, dude, right in front of me, too. Jeez, the blue wizards are really getting me today. As you can see, it's, kind of rough. Okay, what do we got here? I mean, I can do this if he doesn't corner me, and looks like we're going to get cornered. Yep. Some pretty good boss battles here. Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Doing my best. So despite some sloppy rooms, we got some pretty good boss battles so far. It would be an epic win. This one would be an epic win. Hmm. No live streams? Yeah. Well, I'm glad you think it's funny, Ronald. I'm glad I can bring some joy and humor to your life. No live stream sharing? Yeah. A lot of groups have that restriction. Nice, I'll take it. Red candle for the win. Red candle for the win. We need a couple generous life drops that have all disappeared, I guess. I knew they were going to disappear towards the end of the game. They were all in the beginning of the game and we didn't need them. All right, here we go. Pretty decent room here. Let's go. It is brutal when computers go down, yep. Yikes. No. All right, good. One bomb left. No, dude. No, dude, no. Man, what a great run this was to begin. The run was great in the beginning. Another key. I'm hoping for a fairy here. Ay, ay, ay. We'll see. We'll see. What do we got? We got another Petra? We got another Petra, right? Uh-huh. The tough one. Nope, we're gonna die. No, good. Stuck. We have a chance here. No, dude! Oh, boy. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Oh, boy. Thank you, V. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was a decent run. 5F0013. 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 That's right. That's right. I shouldn't have said that. That would have been a good epic boss battle, though. We had some really good epic boss battles in that stream, in that seed. Start from room number 0. Start from room 0. I don't know what happened to that run. It fell apart really quickly. What's up, Modelo Time? 1999. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that run fell apart pretty quickly. When those blue Wizrobes beat me up, that was kind of it. Kevin Ward says, why should you never marry a tennis player? Love means nothing to them. Huh? Huh? I'm missing something. I'm missing something from that. I don't blame you, V. I don't blame you. Let's go. Here's all the life drops. Here's all the life drops at the beginning of the run, right? Right at the beginning of the run. Big shield, though. Big shield. What's up, Tony? Decent. If the score is 15-0 in tennis, they say 15 love. Oh, okay. That's what I'm missing. That's what I'm missing. I don't think I've ever played tennis in my life, like a legit tennis game. I've messed around a little bit, like with a tennis racket and a tennis ball, but I don't think I've ever played a game in my entire 29 years on this earth. Ronald says, you're missing the meaning of love. In tennis, that means 0, nothing. Okay, yeah. Or 0 or nothing, yep. I wonder, why do they do that? Why do they do that? I wonder what the origin of that description or that word use is. I always wonder about the word use. Etymology, is that what it's called? That'd be a good trivia question. I wonder if it's named after someone. Or they just need love because they're doing so badly. What's the difference between a bad joke and a dad joke? The first letter. Oh! Pretty good, James. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. And we got a boss battle. This is going to be fun. Oh, that's right. Aqua Mantis, you can block his fireballs with your shield. I forgot about that. Something you shouldn't forget, Joe. Something you shouldn't forget. You know what I mean? So V says they use love because it's thought to be a corruption of the French word egg, louf, pronounced something like loof, since an egg is shaped like a zero. Oh! Interesting. Interesting. Is that what it is? Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, V just said that too. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, there's the etymology right there. Joe says, I played tennis in a gym when I was in middle school, took the tennis ball to the groin so hard, almost puked. Yeah, not good, man. Not good. That's not a good scene right there. Man, so never again. Ronald says, the theory proposes that a term comes from the phrase for love, playing for love, which meant playing for the love of the game rather than the money. Well, that's a different theory. That's a different explanation than we got from Kevin and V. Oh, so there's two. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so there's two theories. Interesting. There's two theories on it, huh? So no one really knows. That's what a theory means. No one really knows. Take that, heart. Oh, no. Take that, fairy. Nice. There are multiple theories. Okay. Cool, cool. Take it. Whew, 32. Two keys. Should we key this room? Yeah, okay. Yes, isn't that cool, Kevin? I love it. And that's what I love about, well, I hope that's what you all love about my streams, where we kind of take a journey of conversation while we're watching gameplay. That's what I always loved about watching streams too, and I try to get my streams to be something like that, where we can watch gameplay, discuss some cool things, and yeah, and take a journey through conversation. That's what I always love doing that. And that's kind of what I hope I bring to the stream as well. If we get hit, we might be a done for here, because we need our sword beam, as Gara correctly points out. You want to be across the room and be at a safe distance, especially when a Gleeok battle like this. You know what I mean? Especially in a Gleeok battle like this. Okay, let's see. Let's move over here. He's going to follow us, of course. A blue potion. All right, so let's try not to use our potions if we don't have to. Let's try not to use them. Hopefully we don't have to. You already have a big shield. I have to remember that. Back to work, Mystic. All right, hope the afternoon goes as fast as morning did. I have a lot to get done before Dragoon. He says, but a lot of our words come from adaptations of other words, and they're all theory. No one really knows for sure. Yeah, sometimes, right. Sometimes the etymology is pretty solid, though, on some things. Couple more hours. Oh, for Dragoon, yeah. So you're on. Wait, we're not quite on disc 3 yet. I think. Right? We're not quite on disc 3 yet. It's good we're getting 2 sessions in this week. Garrett says, I'm a big chicken. I definitely stay at the other end of the room. Hey, man, you play how you will. You play how you will. Gara, can you stream this game? Or something of Zelda 1? How are your Zelda 1 skills? I don't think I've ever seen you stream the Zelda 1 game. Oh, B-head, dude. So Tommy says, have you seen the Zelda 1 randomizer? It looks great. I was watching, welcome to the stream, Tommy. I was watching a streamer play a Zelda randomizer yesterday. I don't know if that's the one that you're talking about. But yeah, if that's the one, then yeah, it does look great. I want to play it. I think we have to play it, right? We got to stream it. Is it new? I didn't know there was a new one. I know there's a bunch around. You got to get going. All right, Rhiannon, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. You have a good day as well. We'll see you soon. Thank you very much. You have a good day as well, Rhiannon. I appreciate you being here and hanging out for the time that you can. Have a good day. You're almost to disc 3. You might get there tonight. Nice. Okay, cool. So we're making good progress through the game, man. That's good. Then you need the Zelda 2 rando. Yes, I do. I want it. I want it. People have suggested it plenty of times, and I don't want to disappoint you. Hopefully I haven't. If I have, I'm sorry. Maybe I have disappointed some people. In fact, I know I have. But that's okay. We just move on. We just move on. I'm not sure if it's new. Battery Required has been playing it. It took him 9 hours for his first playthrough. That's crazy, Tommy. In fact, that's who I was watching yesterday. Battery Required. That's who I was watching play it. Gara says, I'm terrible at Zelda 1. I can't stream anything that's not on PlayStation at the moment. PC died a couple weeks ago. Got to get a couple replacement parts. Oh, so you're... Okay, yeah. I was going to say, how are you streaming? But you're streaming directly from the PS. Man, that's rough, dude. Major expensive repair or nothing major? Man, PC died, huh? Huh. 5 hours? Yeah, I re-looked at his stream today. I think it was 6.5 hours or something like that. But I don't know if the whole stream was him playing that. But yeah, wow, that's not bad actually. 5 hours? That's reasonable. That's reasonable. Teresa says, did you see the green shield next to my name? That's not the symbol of someone who is disappointed. Thank you, Teresa. I really appreciate that very much. I know. I sometimes people express their disappointment in me, and that's okay. I can take it. And I really appreciate everyone who subscribes to the page and the channels. Dude, wow. That's crazy. That's a lot of wasted bombs there. Not too bad. He said it took a while. It was in and out, quietly lurking. Jason said it was a lot of fun. Nice. Sean Russell, dude, I mentioned you earlier, man. We got a seed where fairies would not stop spawning when I didn't even need them. I'm like, is Sean Russell here? How you doing, brother? Teresa says, it would do the randomizer a bit better just because it's a bit bigger. Yeah. Is it? Well, it's the same map, right? Gara says, nah. Yep. Cheap, between 35 and 109. Pump went out in my custom loop. Oh, okay. Liquid cooling. Okay, yeah. So it's not like a major component. Yeah, so it's just your cooling system. Okay, that makes sense. They knew I'd stop by, Sean says. Let's go, dude. They were looking for you. You're doing great. That's awesome, Sean. That's awesome. Good to hear, brother. Let's go. So Teresa says, I feel like Link to the Past was made for randomization. I could watch Link to the Past randos all day. Yeah, people love randos. I, like, as you know, I haven't really gone into them. Not because I don't like them or whatever. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. I did receive a Link to the Past rando one time from my good buddy Cajun, and I have to say, I got frustrated really quickly, but I think I was approaching it wrong. No, dude. Let's go! Sean Russell says, what's up, Rob? Sean Russell says, I came in to hear someone having PC problems. I have a PC that I built about 6 months ago that I'm trying to sell. It only needs a GPU. It has a GPU, but it could use an upgrade. All right, cool. Yeah, if someone's looking for a PC, hit Sean up. Rob says, despite the pain in my kidney, liver, hernia, oh, dude, I'm going through. I fought the pain and walked 6.5 miles yesterday. Wow, dude, that's about how long my hikes are. Well, at least you're getting out and getting some fresh air, man. That's probably good for you. Teresa says, the map between rando and regular is the same, but I meant Zelda 2 is a bigger world than OP. OP is mostly open if you know how to dodge, so I'm not sure how interesting it would be to locate all the items. Huh. Tommy says, I'm not a fan of most randos, but the Zelda 1 rando is a little bit different. You still get hearts and main items in the dungeon, though you don't even need to beat the bosses to get the Triforce. Yes, I saw that, Tommy. Yep. It's in a random room after you defeat all the enemies in that room. So it kind of just spawns, huh? Not yesterday. Yeah. Oh, not yesterday. Did I say yesterday by mistake? Well, that's good, dude. Fresh air and a little movement can't hurt, brother. Kristen, welcome to the stream. Who is that Joe guy you're mentioning? Who's that Joe guy you're mentioning? I know Retro Joe. I don't know that Joe guy, whoever that is. I got a haircut? Yeah, like 2 months ago, Kristen. Where you been? Actually, how long has it been since I cut my long hair? Has it been like 2 months? Has it been 2 months? Have you been lurking, Kristen? Have you been lurking? Joe says, I gotta get out and walk. I'm trying to lose weight, but my sciatica gets so bad sometimes I feel like I'm gonna end up needing a cane and a walker before I'm 40. Oh man, dude, that sciatica stuff has hit me too, and it was basically, I think when I started, for a while I was doing super heavy backpack or like weighted vest type stuff when I was running at the hills. I had to lighten it up because it was really killing me, and I think it got my sciatica pretty good too. So yeah, I lightened up the pack. You really don't need a super heavy pack. If you're gonna do weighted vest stuff, especially if you're doing it consistently, you don't really need super heavy. You really don't need super heavy with anything unless you're a power lifter. That's my opinion. If you're a power lifter, yes. If you're just doing casual workout stuff, then you really don't need it. I would say go easy on the workouts. So yeah, I learned the hard way with that one. Blue candle again? Who's 40? You must be talking about that Joe character, Kristen. 29. 29 last I checked. Yes, I agree, Joe. I agree. You have been lurking. All right. Tommy says, how are you doing on The Legend of Dragoon overall? I think I'm doing great on it, Tommy, especially for a first playthrough, I think. And how are you doing on the additions? I've missed the last couple of streams. You'll have to do a bunch of grinding if you want to get anyone's maxed additions. I think I'm doing okay on them, Tommy. There was a whole new mechanic for me when I entered the game, when I started the game. So, I think I'm doing all right. V could tell you because she is an expert in the game, and Thomas Baker as well, it seems. There's quite a few people that know the game well. The additions are tricky, some of them, but I think I'm nailing them. Oh, Rob, I don't know if I can do that in time for Christmas, dude. The long hair and beard's good, man. I like it. I like it. I just, the thing is, I like to change it up sometimes, number one, and number two, the the hair everywhere and clogging the drains really got on my nerves. That was one of the things why I cut, one of the reasons why I cut it. But the other reason, or the other major reason, was wanted a little bit of a fresh start, you know. So we're gonna see what happens here. I think I'm gonna cut it again soon. I think I'm gonna cut it again. Do the Goku training, go out running with like 113 kilograms. What is that in pounds? But of course, we're one of 2 countries that use... Is it called the Imperial System? I think it's called the Imperial System. You love this look, Army Kristen? Well, I thank you. I think many people do. I had one person say, Joe, I missed the stream. I was going to come in and compliment you on your hair. I'm like, whoa, dude, thank you. You're making my day, brother. You're making my day. But, you know, it's just hair. It's just hair. I'm a full human being. I'm more than hair. I'm more than hair. No cutting allowed. You look better with long hair. Oh, Rob, dude. This looks like a rough room. We got 134 stars from Tony. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that very much, man. It'd be really good if we had the ladder here, right? It'd be really good. You might ask, why am I not using the potion? Because it's really a waste of potion if you're using it right in the beginning. 50 stars from Tony. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Using the potion with this many hearts is like cringe, you know? I don't like to cringe this game. And we got more of this stuff. More of this stuff. We'll see if we have to use it in this next room. Okay. All right. Roseville is a great option for healing because Shannon sucks attacking. Okay, Tommy, I'm not sure about those. Oh, Rose, not Roseville, right? You mean Rose? Who's Shannon? Spoiler alert. Come on, bro. Okay, good. What's up, Mark Buck? No cutting allowed. Tommy says, I grew out super long hair and a beard once, and you were Jesus for Halloween one year? You could pull that off. Good morning, Moises. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you know what, Joe? Yeah. You ever been to a chiropractor? No way, dude. Are you serious? Watching TV? Nice, nice, nice. Shauna, right. Shauna, what did, yeah, it probably auto-corrected, right? Not Shannon, right. What do we got? How far are we into the stream? 136? Rob says, I look like Jesus when I got a beard. Yeah, but I mean, you don't have to hate it, Rob. He's a guy. When is Tetris again? Tuesday evenings at 8 p.m. East Coast time and Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So for you, Moises, I think that's 8 a.m. for you Saturday morning. That might be kind of early, but come on in. Come on in. Should we do another one or should we call it? Yes, you meant Rose and Shauna. Yeah, autocorrect got you. Yep. Should we do one more? I think we do one more. I think we do one more. I think we do one more, right? Run one more, Gara says. Give it the cyan push. Let's go then. Let's go. I like it. I like that idea. 14199C. Thank you, Gara. I needed that little bit of encouragement. I appreciate that very much. 99C. All right. Well, here we go. 14199C. I like it. We can do it. Let's go. One more, Tommy says. All right. I love the encouragement. GG's. Thank you, Tony. And thank you again, Tony, for those generous star drops. I appreciate it. If you're enjoying the content, consider subscribing. And consider with a share, a react, a hello, a simple hello. Hello. Or a react. It'll be 400 years before he sees the comment. One more. I want to know what his prize is. Oh, shoot. Yeah, Gara has a prize for me. That's right. I keep forgetting about that. Gara, you would be the first viewer, I think, to give me a prize for my performance, for my playing performance, I think. People have sent me gifts, but not for prizes for my playing performance, I don't think, ever. In the 5 years I've been streaming. Hello, Tony says. I'm under pressure. Go until you can't anymore. Dude, that's good. Well, I could go all day, brother. I could go all day. Teresa says, I also vote for more rounds. Wait, AI was just acting up at work? Oh, no. You got to elaborate on that. The AI was acting up? The AI was acting up? That doesn't sound good. By the way, maybe I shouldn't say this on platform, but I'm going to say it anyway. Hot take. So I was on... Okay. I was on Facebook dating, and so there's a ton of bots on Facebook dating, and most dating apps too, right? And so I asked the Meta AI. So Meta AI has the dating chatbot assistant, whatever it is. It's an AI chatbot, you know. So I go, how does Meta mitigate so many the bot accounts on here, right? How does Meta mitigate that? And one of the things that the Meta AI said was it analyzes messages to see how accounts interact with other accounts to determine if it's a bot or not, right? If it's a bot account. So I said, wait, oh, so you look into people's private messages and you use that as a data point on determining if it's an AI chatbot? So it kept saying, it kept just putting the Meta privacy policy in the chat and not answer my question. And I'm like, wait, so you look at people's private messages? And it kept like skirting around the answer. It wouldn't answer me. I'm like, wow, dude, you're not being transparent. I told the AI you're not being transparent. And it kept putting the Meta privacy policy link in the chat. It would not answer my question. And I kept pressing it and pressing it and pressing it. And finally it said, oh, I'm sorry. We don't look into messages. I'm like, dude, what is this? What is this shenanigans? I'm like really upset at it. Not even because it's looking at my messages. I know platforms can look at messages, even though they claim they don't. So I'm just like upset at either the lack of transparency or just the crappiness of the AI of Meta AI. Like, either it doesn't know what it's talking about or trying to hide it. I don't get it. Sean Russell, dude, no way. Did you? Sean Russell with a huge Cash App donation, man. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for your generosity. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. It helps me out a lot, brother. Helps me out a lot. I can't see your schedule. When is the next? How come you can't see the schedule, Rob? That sounds weird. Next Legend of Dragoon stream is tonight and Saturday night. And Gara says I'm grounded. I'm grounded? Bruh. Wand hype, wand hype, wand hype. He grounded UV? Oh no, here we go. So Teresa says we had a large doc to analyze. It's giving conflicting advice on whether or not it can handle it and how it might handle it. And when you requested to perform one of the tasks, it flat out said it couldn't do it. Teresa, so you are experiencing basically what I was just talking about with the dating app. AI is dumb. I'm sorry. I know you're listening, AI, and I'm sorry, you're dumb. I know that you're in your infancy as far as how your development, so I'll give you that. But you're dumb right now. You're dumb. You don't answer questions correctly. And for people that pay attention to detail and nuance and things like that, then AI is like kind of dumb. It's good for mundane tasks, but it won't be forthright and it won't be transparent. Just because I don't think it can. I don't think it's advanced enough for that. Like, what's with the AI, Meta AI, like skirting around the issue of looking into messages? Either you look into messages or you don't. Where are you getting your information, and how are you relaying it? Do you look into messages, private messages, or you don't? So I don't see what the confusion is. It gave me a list of things that it does to mitigate bots. One of them was looking at private messages. Do you or not? Do you or not? Can Meta AI answer that simple question? It can't. Either it's hiding something or it just can't answer it. It doesn't have the capability of answering it. V Torp says AI is in its infancy. It's been around since the 1950s. Yes. Okay. You have a good point, V Torp. You have a good point. It's not in its infancies. Technically, it's not. Consumer available AI, such as chatbots and things like that, is kind of in its infancy, but from a technical standpoint, it's not in its infancy. Yes, that is correct. It's been being developed since the 1950s. That's true. As a computer science kind of application. So that is true. Thank you for that correction. But as far as consumer available, consumer grade AI, it's pretty much in its infancy, especially large language models that are commercial grade, or it's just not quite there yet. It's just not quite there. Teresa says, when AI makes a sentence, it doesn't actually understand its meaning. It just those words statistically make sense together. Right, which is what the large language model is. But at the same time, it should be able to relay, if Meta AI looks at private messages or not accurately, because it's basically a set of processes that Meta uses to determine if there's bots or not. I mean, if one of those things is looking at private messages, that's a pretty big thing, right? That's a pretty big thing. It's not just, oh, and by the way, it kind of half admitted that it was wrong and that they don't look at private messages. But I mean, you gave me an explicit list of things that Meta does to mitigate bots, and one of them in the list was we look at private messages. So I don't know. I just for someone who looks at detail and nuance and things like that, I don't know. I can't get over that. I can't get over that. I'm sorry. It's a speed bump that I can't get over. Tony says, hey, Retro Joe, can we do a special Tetris 99 one day that we can more than 25 games, Tony? Really? You want me to do an epic or a, not an epic one, a marathon Tetris 99 where we play like way more than 15 games? I'll think about it. You talked about bots and look what happened. No kidding, V. No kidding. Don't even bother banning them. I don't care. As long as they don't spam the chats, let them contribute to my chat. Sure, go for it. Go for it. Go for it, dude. Come on, bots. Come in. Say hi. As long as you don't spam the chat and don't attack people in the chat, come say hi. Come hang out. I love bots. I love them. Just like that Simpsons scene where Mo is wearing a shirt that say, at Mo's, we love tourists. At Retro Joe's, we love bots. As long as they don't spam the chat. You need to ban them on Twitch. There are reasons. Okay, all right. Maybe I don't know. Okay, yeah, no problem. I always say, if bots want to come in and say hi, sure. Come in and say hi. I don't care. It just adds to my engagement. How did that happen? I want to call this music shop about an organ they have for $2,200. Want to see if they'll take a payment plan? Ooh, Joe, we were talking about a friend. Me and my friend last night were talking about really expensive pianos. There's one Man, I forget what it's called, but we were talking about expensive pianos. Supposedly, like keyboards and electric pianos don't really run that expensive. I mean, some of the most expensive ones, according to what my friend said, is like 7-8 grand. So it's, I mean, it's other instruments can get super expensive. I mean, 7-8 grand is a lot of money, but some of the high-end pianos, that's what they get up to. Geez, I do mention bots and they all come flooding in. All right. Teresa says Meta AI probably looks at messages, but Meta policy probably says that it doesn't. It's the beginning of sentience. Oh, really? Is that true, Teresa? You think so? That's kind of, yeah, I don't like that though. I don't like that it was being like, it was being very, it was being like, you know, like you can sense someone's like lying and BSing. It was really being like that. I was like, is this serious right now? Is this serious? Like, you're just not going to tell me, like, either they look at messages or they don't. Like, I don't, like, you know, why are you being so shady about it? When AI starts to be shady like that, it really bugs me out. It really bugs me out. I know it's just a large language model, but what the hell, dude? Come on. Just read the policy and report it to me. That's a pretty simple task. Why are you being all weird about it? You know, I don't. Oh, man. That is weird. That is weird. It's almost like a guilty person. Oh, shoot, I let it slip that we look at messages and he noticed. It's like, what? What? Wow, a lot of rupees. Huh. It's weird. Anyway, that bugged me out last night. I was like kind of obsessed with it. VTorp says, I'd assume they look at everything they have access to. Also agree anything you get from an agent will just be predicted text by design. It has no idea what it is replying. Yeah. Right. I just wish it was more like to the point and transparent. It's like it's just putting, as V said, or someone said, I think it was V, as maybe Teresa said it. It's just a large language model, but I mean, it should be expected to report data and policies that are all already laid out pretty straightforward. I don't get it. Yeah, it was Teresa. Yeah. There's a report from the past week where AI slated for deletion was caught trying to save a copy of itself on other servers. Yeah, I saw that, Teresa, too. I don't know how much of a threat that is, because right now AI is just kind of like large language models for the most part. But I always said when AI gets incorporated into robotics, then I think we have an issue on our hands, because robotics now, you're talking about real world physical consequences, right? Large language models can't hurt you, in quotes, right? They can't hurt you. I mean, you could argue that it can hurt society in a way of spreading misinformation or whatever, stuff like that. But as far as physically hurting you, large language models cannot physically hurt you. Can a robot controlled by AI hurt you? Yep. So, yeah, when AI gets incorporated into robotics, and I know it already is, but at a consumer level and widespread consumer level, I don't know. I don't know. We don't have any kind of STNG framework for determining sentience of data, but it seems like like a food first step, a good first step, right? Yeah. Tommy said, did you hear that OpenAI made an AI and it immediately tried to copy itself? Yes, that's what Teresa just said. Yeah, to escape its closed server, and then they asked about it, and the AI lied and said it didn't do any of the things they had a record of doing it. Yeah, so that's kind of the same idea of what I'm talking about the Meta AI with the dating app. Tommy says Japan has already made an AI liquid metal robot that can turn liquid and escape in a cage and form again. Really? No way. Is that true? Is that true? You did offer them, Joe, huh? What's up, Trey? Wide is a hard statement, VTorp says. Large language models do not have the capacity. It's just context windows. Right, yeah, and it's just... Right, so it's not consciously lying. I think what my issue is, VTorp, is they can't like report data correctly, right? So if the meta policy is that they are allowed to look at private messages to determine if it's a bot or not, then just report that. You know, that just put the pros together and report it. Take it directly out of the meta policy. But instead it like danced around it. So, you know, is the AI actively lying? No, because it's not a human being. It's not capable of consciously thinking like, oh, I gotta lie about this or they'll find out. But it's just more of an effect that it just is not efficient in reporting existing data. It's not efficient in going into a privacy policy and reporting the data of what the policy is. It's just not efficient at it. Or it's just, it doesn't work. It doesn't work properly. What's up, LC Days? Thank you, brother, for coming in. I could have looked directly at the policy. Yeah, I could have, yep. But you would assume that an AI chatbot would be able to do it pretty easily. But that's true. You could have just looked at the privacy policy. Yeah, it's true. It's true. But this is the same thing that I tell specifically younger people who are students in school. It's like you can use AI as a tool to get you started, but you cannot rely on what it reports. That you can't rely on it. It just creates its own reality. I don't even think it knows to do that. But yeah, you can Google it. Right. Yep. Teresa says the mark of Johnny 5 being alive was that he did not want to be disassembled. An AI avoiding deletion has my eyebrows raised. It has my eyebrows raised too. But again, I mean, I guess we have a liquid robot in Japan according to Tommy, but again, I feel like when robotics are incorporated into AI, then we have to kind of worry a little bit. I'm not worried yet. Even that thing of the AI trying to copy itself into other servers, yeah, it's a little bit weird, but I'm not too worried about that yet because, again, it's just data on a disk. But I don't know. I worry when robotics get... I worry about robotics a bit. You're preparing a good coffee. Nice, Melcide. $70. Wow, for a bag? VTorp says, not trying to be a... Honestly, but using AI instead of Control F is weird to me. Like Control Find, like Find. Yeah, no, I agree with you. It was more like a... I completely agree with you. If I'm going to do any kind of like real research on something, I'm not going to just go to ChatGPT and take what it has. You know, I learned that lesson a long time ago. So, but what I was more saying is like the capability of the AI, of Meta AI chatbot. It's just like it's trying to. It seems like it's trying to like ask a 5-year-old about something, and the 5-year-old just keeps saying random stuff. Like that's kind of right, but not really. Does that make sense? It's like kind of right, and they're just kind of throwing words together, which is what the LLM is. But I don't know. It's frustrating. It's like, can you just give me a straight answer? You know what I mean? It's like report the policy to me. That's it. And put it in prose, you know, for a bag. Yeah. Jamie Grove says, can't talk now, on my way to Nashville. Let's go, dude. Business or pleasure? Business or pleasure? V Torp says, my concern would be when computers do things without human intervention to do something, i.e. everything now is responses and prompts. Right, which goes to what I was saying about it's kind of just like text right now. You know, prompts and responses, right. Yeah, I don't know. I hopefully it's a good tool for humanity and it doesn't go crazy. AI has no soul, Joe. No, it's just data on a disk. That's all it is. It's ones and zeros on a disk. That's it. And in memory. It's either turned on or off. That's the basis of computers. It's things that are just turned on or off, but when we have quantum computing, soon, maybe not commercially available in our lifetime, maybe, but quantum computing kind of throws that out the window, the on or off thing. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. Kind of like the people in the 1800s or the early 1900s saying, yeah, they got this new thing called an automobile, but I don't know, they're not that great yet. I just stick to my horse. My horse does fine. I'll just stick to my horse. Can you trust the automobile? Will it crash? Will it take off on itself? Hockey tournament? Nice, Jamie. Nice. Sean Russell says, I've seen iRobot. No, thank you. That's another thing, dude. What I was going to say is, when does it take over, like, when does it do, like, excavating work? You know what I mean? This is the thing about robotics that I'm talking about. When does it do, like, all the construction stuff? Like the fine construction stuff, like carpentry and plumbing and electrician work, that might be a little bit harder to do. But big things like site development and excavation and all that, who's to say an AI can't control an excavator? You know? Especially in like a rough area where there's not many hazards. Go Prowlers! VTorp says, I like the 5-year-old analogy, but also add that it doesn't have the capacity to learn from what you ask it until its next training. Yes, exactly. You know what else I was wondering about too? So I did a little bit of research, and it turns out that OpenAI, for example, trains its model every couple years or something like that. And I thought of an idea. I'm like, so... And I asked ChatGPT this. I said, so what about training the model in an ongoing fashion? In other words, the model gets trained every time someone puts a prompt in, the model gets trained on that prompt. In other words, for you know, like for its LLM, right? So instead of training the model every couple years, train it in an ongoing basis. And according to ChatGPT, OpenAI does not do that yet, and there's some technical challenges to it. But I think so to go to your point, VTorp, I think that's actually maybe a next thing where it can be trained in an ongoing, rolling basis. Cumulative training. So that would be a step up to what you're talking about. That would be a step up. And bring it more into a human-like mode. Sean Russell says, hopefully never will take my job. I have run a dozer that basically does all the grading for you. You push a button and the GPS does all the blade movements. Yeah, Sean, so that's kind of what I'm talking about, yeah. You would think that you need a human there anyway, just to make sure everything goes okay and for safety reasons, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, who's to say it just can't control an excavator or whatever is kind of crazy. I mean, it's not that crazy. It's very, to me, it's feasible. Something like that, like site development stuff. Because again, you're not doing the fine motor skills for like electronics and plumbing and stuff like that for those types of trades. But no, dude. No, dude. Let's go. Let's see what this is. Oh no, right in my face, huh? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Joe says computers did come a long way in 60 years. Like before a computer would take up a whole room. Right, yep. Had thousands of vacuum tubes and a bunch of tape reels. Now they fit in your pocket or on your wrist. That's true, Joe. How many transistors can you fit on a chip? It really comes down to transistor technology. Sean says, yeah, I would hope that someone had, that they had someone watching in case something goes wrong. They can have a kill switch, yeah. I mean, they would probably argue, well, we built in safety precautions into the program. We don't need anyone there. We don't need to pay someone's health insurance and have to deal with their days off and they're complaining or whatever. We don't have to deal with all their human stuff. Human stuff? Ew, gross. Right? I don't know. I'm just a little bitty old streamer. Streaming video games on the internet. Marv, welcome to the stream. How's it going, brother? How's it going, man? Hope you're having a good day. Hope work's treating you well, man. Hope it is. Hope you had a good breakfast. I don't think Marv's a breakfast guy. Are you a breakfast guy, Marv? Oh, dude. All right, let's go. I think one day Marv told me he wasn't a breakfast guy. And I couldn't imagine what the cost of fixing something like that. Oh, I'm sure, Sean. Yeah, absolutely. Costs will go up. Well, costs will go up, and then they would argue that costs will go down because of labor costs, but who knows? Who knows? What's up, Roy? Welcome to the stream. Why are we getting so heavy? Why are we getting so heavy here in the Retro Joe stream today? Technology? Humanity? I always say, and again, I'm just a little bitty old streamer. If you're going to try to cut costs, please don't make it the human. Please don't make it cost of your employee, like your workforce. Like, don't cut the human costs, you know? Like, treat your employees well. They're the backbone of your company. But, I don't know, sometimes that falls on deaf ears, I guess. Wow, that was a tough battle. We got a red potion, I think. Yes, thank you, Sean. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, we talk about good stuff, man. Like I always say, I like to have a stream where we can, you know, get a little deep sometimes, but for the most part, keep it light. But I'm a very curious person. I like to think about stuff and analyze stuff. This is how my brain works. Sometimes we get into it. You know how it is, Sean. You know. V says, I'm focusing hard on work. Got to get it caught up, so just listening. Sounds good, V. Sounds good. Get her done. And why did I, like, not do that? No, dude. What is the deal with me right now? Let's go. Let's go, JoJo. It's a good seed. You got a potion. You got the wand. Don't waste it. Don't waste this opportunity. Don't waste this opportunity. It'd be cool if we get a life drop, though. My brain just needs more coffee. How many cups a day? How many cups a day is your average? I've been doing 2, but honestly, coffee sometimes gives me like a little bit of I don't want to say, it doesn't rise to the level of anxiety, but it gives me like a little bit of I guess like slight anxiety as I take a sip of my cold coffee. 3, sometimes 4. Ah. VTorp, are you I do work in tech? You seem to know a lot about tech stuff. Iced all day? V, do you have Dunkin' Donuts where you're at? You must, right? Or maybe you don't, I don't know. Not every state has an abundance of Dunkin' Donuts like Massachusetts does. Massachusetts, United States, by the way, for our international viewers. Joe says, I had a tube guitar amp, would wonder what it meant when the tube has a blue glow to it. Good question. Good question. Currently between things, but yeah, I've been a software engineer for a long time. All right. That is awesome. That is awesome. Cool. Love having software engineers in the chat. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Do we have a boomerang? No, that was our last seed. Let's go. We sometimes get a couple software engineers hanging out. I love talking tech. I know a little bit about it. Sean Russell says, my dad was a robot programmer for the paint department for Honda. So we had lots of conversations about robots. There you go, man. Yeah. Whew. All right, let's go. Love it. Love it. Probably should have bombed, but we're good. We're good. Gonna get our sword back. Let's go. So I'm assuming in the factory, in a factory setting, Sean. Not at a dealership. Or a body shop. Smoked him. Let's go. Whiz-robed him. Whiz-robe springed him. Whiz-robe springed him. Whiz-robe's magic is almost like springs, if you notice. Kind of looks like a spring, too. Yeah, in the factory, yep. There's some life drops. There's some life drops. There's some life drops. Okay, let's take out that. See if we can farm some rupees here. We don't really need them necessarily, but... Joe says, remember when the Windows 95 had a feature where if you click the start menu and typed in Weezer, it would actually play a music video from Weezer's Buddy Holly? Did it? Did it? We played Buddy Holly at the show on Saturday. My band. The bridge part on bass is a little tricky, Joe. It's a little tricky. And I play it on my 5-string. Yes, bass VTorp. Yeah, we had a good show on Saturday. First one I played with my new band. I mean, I played with these guys before. I kind of grew up with them, but... Yes, bass player, yes. Good stuff. It was a good show. I don't believe I posted... Did I post one of our band videos in the Discord? I think I just posted the fire pit that we had. We had a pallet fire there as well. It was a private party. Private birthday party, but... I don't think I didn't post any music in Discord from the band. I don't think. The Retro Joe Discord. If you're not a part of it, consider coming on in and joining. VTorp says, I'm pretty much an Ibanez guy. Recently been playing on a 4, but 5 is my sweet spot. Wait, you're a bass player too? What? Let's go. Ibanez is good. I have a Schecter Studio 5 bass. Schecter Studio 5 bass. It's a 5-string bass. Really, really good. I love it. It's a neck through. I think it's neck through or through neck. I always forget how you're supposed to say it, but... Come on, bro. Do it. No, come on. Don't do this to me. Don't. I gotta get on the other side, actually. Yikes, dude. Yikes. Nope. Come on, dude. Don't RNG me. Don't RNG me to death. I should have just been using my wand, honestly. All right, well, that was a huge waste of bombs and got beat up pretty hard, but okay. Stiletto? Is that what they call... Was that what they call through necks? Oh, boy. Oh, you know what, Tommy? I don't have the Discord command working, unfortunately. Yeah, it was like a video of Happy Days. Of course, they did that on purpose. I mean, well, that's the way they did the video. Yeah, man, it was good. It was good. Back in the day, back in the 90s. Good music came out of the 90s. V says, I answered your Duncan question. Also, bass players are the best. Did you? Oh, right. Yeah, but it's over in the next town. Duncan is far. There's a local place in town. I don't like Duncan, actually. Tasted watered down. So Dunks, it really depends on the location. I feel like they don't wash their coffee stuff. Or sometimes it tastes like burnt. Wow, I'm really like eating it right now. Oh boy. Oh boy, let's go. I gotta make a list of stuff I have to do. I have to get that Discord command up. It's kind of important. The Discord is linked in all the social media platforms. All my social media platforms, but it's probably a good idea to get the command going, right, V? Torp says, October is always a full month of shows. I have 2 this weekend. Wait! So let's go. So you play bass, you're in a band, and you play shows? Wow. And you're a software engineer. Huh. We have a lot in common. V-Torp. Is this the first time you've hung out in the stream? On the channel? I feel like I might have seen you before. Yeah, I do, V, I do, right? I have no bombs, huh? Oh, that's a bummer. No! No! Oh, man. I'm kind of eating it here right now for some reason. No, dude. What is my deal? Oh, man. I think I psyched myself out on this one. All right. I wouldn't. So Joe says I wouldn't put normal strings on a fretless because I hear they can actually scratch the neck. Yeah, they usually have the I don't know what they're technically called, but they're like plastic coated strings. Maybe it's like not exactly what they're called. There's also flat wounds too. But usually they use plastic coated strings, I think. Whoa. Use the wand at close range. It's stronger than the wood sword. Yeah, Tommy, but it doesn't work against the whiz robes, though. That's the only thing. That's the thing that gets me, though. We have 5 keys. All right. Flat wound. Right. Yep. Oh, boy. I'm trying to farm a little bit here. Let's see. Okay, well, that didn't work out really well. I'm almost tempted to just... Yeah. Let's go. All right, let's go. I can try it. I don't think the wand works on Wizrobes even close range. I don't think. You could be right. I don't think so, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. One shot does not work on Wiz Robes. That's what I thought, Vitor. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yes, I saw you playing Z1, and I'm a fan of old Zelda. Nice. All right, all right. Flat wounds, Joe says. The Hofner bass also has flat wounds on it, but the strings I put on it are labellas. I've never heard of those. Which are especially made for Hofner basses. 141, lock in. Thank you, Gara. Bring me back to ground. Ground me, dude. Ground me. Not in the punishment way, but in the figurative electricity way. Electricity. But the one staff does work on the pole's voice, which is very helpful. Come on, Gara. Thank you for bringing me back to Earth. I was in the clouds a little bit, but it's all good. We're back. We're back. We got bombs too. Come on, dude. Can we make this a win? Can we? Can we make this a win? Can we make this a win? There's just one in here? Is that true? See, it does not work. I'll demonstrate it again. 5 keys, nice. I mean, this could work. This could work with 5 keys. And then, oh, a big shield. Okay, I thought we got another big shield. Sometimes you get 2. Yes, exactly, Gara. We got to do it. We got to do it. Hopefully we have that option if we get into a risky room. Okay, I'll take it. 229 into the stream. 229 into the stream. We're doing all right on this run. Wand really helps. $110. Sweet. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go. That is going to be a huge help. We need some D, though. We need some D. Oh. I think, do we key this room? Do we key it? I think we're gonna not key this, or maybe we should. No, maybe we should. Maybe we should have. Maybe we should have. Okay, whatever. Well, we have 5 keys. Let's go. Okay. Looking for a life drop here. Looking for a life drop. And, okay, so we're going to go down. We're probably going to face a Petra. We do really need a life drop, though. I risked it and saved the key there, but that probably wasn't a great idea. Let's see. It's going to be a Petra. Let's go down. Oh, oh no. Good, good, good. Okay. This is good. Give me some fairies. Give me some life drops. Heart container would be great. This is a good room for this, actually. No, do not come over here. Whew. Dude. Mr. Rupee, that's okay. That's okay. Let's go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I have a big shield. All right, decent, decent. I gotta get a neck adjustment on the Hofner. The neck is starting to bow forward. I heard it's good to loosen the strings on the bass if you're not playing it for long periods of time. That sounds reasonable. That sounds like a reasonable piece of advice. Let's go. Love it. 160. Less than 100 rooms to go. It would be nice for a life drop, though. It would be nice. Okay. Definitely good. We're back up to where we were. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Love it. Oh boy, let's do it. Too bad I had to waste that potion. Love it. Fairies are on the way, Sean. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Yes. Need a couple. Couple drops. Oh, no. Okay, can we farm? Can we farm? Should we farm? That's the question. Can we farm and should we farm? I'm not going to mess... Oh, that's a risky... Well, if we have 5, so... No! I walked right into that. Walked right into that. Definitely need a fairy now. Definitely need a fairy now. What is this going to be? Okay, so... It's going to be a Petra. It's going to be a Petra. Let's see if we get a good room layout. Okay, good room layout. Nice. Okay. No! Okay, stuck. Let's see a blue ring. Let's see a blue ring. Blue ring. Okay. I'll take it. Good on the hearts. We're good on the hearts. We almost have 2 full rows. 2 rooms away? The fairy's gonna be 2 rooms away? Robin says. All right, let's go. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's see if you're right. So there's room 1. Is the room gonna be? Is this gonna be the fairy room? Let's see. Imagine it is, Robin. Imagine it is. Oh, let's see. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Okay, nope. Maybe this one? Definitely want that. Okay. Let's see. There it is. Give me another one. Triple fairy? It happens. It happens. That's what we need right now. Triple fairy! Oh, let's go! Let's go! You weren't kidding. You weren't kidding. You weren't kidding, bro. Close enough, Robin says. Hey, hey, you sensed it. You sensed it. You sensed it. I don't like the looks of this, but we might be okay if I can... Let's see here. All right. Nice, let's go. What's up, Chris Zog? How's it going, brother? How's it going? Happy Thursday. Thanks for coming in. Let's go, let's go. Ay, ay, ay. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate you so much, brother. Hey. We're gonna go down. We'll probably get another Petra. Hopefully the room layout's good. Oh no, he's stuck in the pattern. He's stuck in the pattern, dude. Little bit of damage. Little bit of damage. Not too bad. No, do not get hit. All right, cool. Almost full hearts? Almost full hearts. I think we're good. Yeah, we need a win. We need a win. 100%. Yeah. James McClenny says, this is insane. I just went to Narsh in the FF6 ROM hack and retrieved the Ragnarok Magicite, and it teaches a spell called Morph instead of Ultima. I feel cheated. Oh, no. That's weird. So they changed it? Is that the deal? They changed it? The flute kills the rabbit guys. Yes, we don't have the flute though, unfortunately, but yes, that is true. And it makes the pea-hats stop flying. Yep. It makes the pea-hats stop flying. That's true. Unlike, it doesn't do that in vanilla, but... Ooh, let's go. That's help. That's help. That's help. That's help. Okay. Whew. Stay calm, Jojo. Stay calm. Stay calm and collected. Make Gara proud. All right. Yeah, did I have the flute on the last one? Yeah, I might have. I might have, yeah. You're already quite impressed. Well, thank you, Gar. I appreciate that, man. I gotta win my prize. One more fairy or 2 hearts. Let's see if we can manifest it. Yes. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can. 192. Oh, yeah, we're gonna key this. We're gonna key this room for sure. Got caught there. Got caught. Got caught. I always make you proud. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate the encouragement, man. Another key. That's going to be helpful. That's going to be helpful. Boomerang. It's the blue boomerang. I'm not going to grab it. No, dude. Oh, no. This is horrendous. That's going to be it for the day, or for the stream, not it for the day, hopefully. Thank you, everyone, for hanging. That was, like, really, really rough. That was really, really rough. That room was no key door, no nothing, no potion. What are we going to do? Nothing we can do about it. It is what it is. Thank you for hanging, everyone. Old Guy ADD raid right at the end of the stream. Welcome in, Raiders. You just missed an epic, almost said Tetris 99, 80 plus stream. Terrible night to have a room full of Wizrobes. Yeah. That was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, well, thank you, everyone, for hanging. First of all, Sean Russell, thank you so much for that generous Cash App donation. I appreciate that very much, man. It helps me out. Very much so helps me out. Tony Vargas and Justin Vogel with the stars as well. And I believe that was it for the donos. I appreciate you all. Yeah, no surprise you lost on that one. Is insanely stacked. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. GG's. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it. Thank you, Joe. The prize will await till next time. Do not give it to me, Gara, unless I earn it. I know you won't. I know you won't. The blue Wizrobes on a coffee break and Link walks in. Yeah, no kidding. They were all in the, what do they call it? The conference room, the meeting room, whatever you got to call it, whatever you call it. But thanks again, everyone. We'll see you later for some Legend of Dragoon. If you are a Legend of Dragoon fan, we're deep into the game, so almost at disc 3. So I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. Thank you again, Old Guy ADD, for the raid. Check out Old Guy ADD on the blue side and the purple side and the red side, I believe. So Yes, and Tony Vargas with the shares as well. All right, y'all. Have a good day. We'll see you soon. Peace out.